Hello, beautiful people. It's Miss Alicia B here, and welcome back to week 3 of the Melody First concept series. Today, we're talking about the melody idea that you've created from week 1 journal and week 2 song diary. And we're going to develop it into a full chorus melody, strengthening the hook and expanding it beyond one line. So first, I want to just do a quick recap of what we've done so far in this series. So week 1, we put your melody from its rawest form, straight from the journal and emotions. We trusted in our gut feelings and built the raw melody like blocks from your journal to your emotion, your mood, rhythm, and so on. Aside that, we found the part that stuck, which became the main hook idea. Week 2, using the song diary, we refined the emotion into theme and message emotion. The melody now carries meaning, not just a moment. So I want to talk about my workflow versus your workflow. So I create melodies quite fast, and because of this, I'm always introducing a new melody in every video. I'm a singer-songwriter as well as a songwriting mentor. I'm always looking to have fresh songs on a consistent basis. So what you would find is that today I am not going to be using the same melody that I created in week 1 of this series. Today I will make a brand new melody. You, however, are staying with the melody idea you created in week 1 and refined in week 2. Don't follow my melody, follow your own. Okay, just wanted to clarify that. So now I'm going to share my song diary moment and rough melody, which I'll be using as a demonstration. So this melody I'm going to use when we are strengthening our hook and also expanding our melody to 4 lines. Quickly. So here's my weekly song diary. You won't be able to read it properly, so I'll just read it briefly. This week felt busy, heavy, and emotionally stretching. I started with uncertainty about my creative task, moved through moments of feeling drained and disheartened. Keywords, I'll just read some of them: uncertain, drained, and disheartened, needing support. Halfway there, there's more. Theme this week was shaped by the tension of feeling halfway there, yet realizing you can't carry everything alone. You navigated uncertainty, discouragement, and emotional fatigue. Okay. Message and emotion. The message rising from this week is about leaning on God when you feel stretched, unsure, and emotionally drained. The emotion behind it is a blend of quiet discouragement and hopeful faith. References: this reflection draws from scriptures that speak to God's strength, his guidance, and his sustaining power. 2 Corinthians 12:9. It carries the emotional tone of Oceans Where Feet May Fail by Hillsong United. Mood, rhythm, and style ideas. The song carries a calm, reflective mood, expressing the softness of feeling drained and unsure while leaning on God. The rhythm is steady and spacious, giving room for emotion. Stylistically, it leans towards worshipful R&B or gentle acoustic worship. So I'm going to give you my one-line melody from this. Okay, so now I've got my melody and you have your melody. If you haven't done your melody yet or you're not quite ready to do so, that's fine. You can go back to week 1 and 2 and put your melody together, or you can just simply just take notes, and by the end of this series, then you can put your melody together. So first way we're going to strengthen our hook and develop our melody to 4 lines is by identifying the hook center. So listen for the anchor phrase, the part your ears keep returning to. That's your hook center. So you need to record your melody if you haven't already, and listen and hear for the hook center. So that's step 1, identifying the hook center. Step 2, rhythm tightening. Clean up the rhythm, shorten anything messy, make it punchy and easy to remember. I'm not really hearing anything that is messy yet. So, but if you have got anything messy in there, parts that you're not sure about, just take them out. So now we're going to do a memorability test. And so what you want to do is listen back to your melody and ask these questions. Does it flow? Does it sound memorable? And can you recall it after a short pause. So what you could do when you listen back to it, wait a few seconds, like 5 seconds. If you cannot remember the melody, it's not memorable enough. So now step 3, repetition with variation. So we're going to repeat the hook center with intention, the same melody, but we're going to change the ending line to line, and with the same rhythm, but we're going to change the pitch as well. So line 1 for me was so the next time I can go so that's how we're going to develop our melody to 4 lines. I'm going to change the pitch a little bit as well. Then same melody. I changed the ending on one, I changed the pitch on one, and I also then add some variation on the 4th line. So transition to chorus. Now that the hook is strong, we can develop it into a full chorus melody, building the 4-line chorus. So I just demonstrated some repetition with variation that could be ideas for the 4 lines, but now we're going to actually do this properly. So building the 4-line chorus. So line 1 is going to be your hook center. Line 2, we're going to add a small variation. So line 3, we're going to add contrast or lift. This could be the change in pitch. And then line 4, we're going to return or resolve. So I go again. That's my hook center, small variation. Contrast or lift. And return or resolve. Okay, pace reminder. I move fast, but you can take your time. Stay with your own melody idea. So don't rush this, take your time. If you have to pause this video, if you've got to come back to it later or another day because it's a bit overwhelming for you, that's fine. Take your time with this. So what I want you to do now is I want you to like this video if you've learned something valuable about strengthening your hook and developing your chorus. I want you to comment below with the emotion behind your hook, and I want you to join my school community for the melody drill. So basically, the melody drill means doing the same thing we've done today, but maybe you haven't done it yet and you need some help with it. So when you join my school community, I always write out what the melody drill is so you can refresh and get the reminder of what to do based on what we've done in this session. That's it for week 3, strengthening your hook and building your chorus. And I will see you again in week 4. Bye.